Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl and I'm back with another video. So I'm doing a video of my reaction to the comic books from the 1980s. And I'm going to say that it's been a really interesting thing to read the 500th the 500th anniversary celebration. Detective Comics is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest running comic book series. And I was actually watching this documentary about Batman and talk about how they had planned on to cancel Detective Comics because of low readership. And once again, sorry about the sun. So this was basically, it was two comics in one. And it was just basically a collection of people that were doing it. And yeah, so I read them all. One of them was like what happens when Batman dies, which I thought was a really interesting one, and everything. So you have this is from the 1980s. And of course you have the one where he teams up with Sherlock Holmes. And you got this one as well, which you didn't see the elongated man in it, because I think by that time they removed him from the comic. I'm not exactly sure when they removed elongated man from the comics, but he wasn't in the issue number 597. He was not in it. It was a much thinner comic than the other ones. Overall, I don't really see I'm going to say I really enjoyed these issues. I thought it was really cool because we see the car that he drove before he got the up-to-date vehicle, and the one I'm talking about is the one you see in the animated adventures, which I'm a huge fan of. This is why I keep on renewing my DC, my HBO Max, because I'm don't take away my animated series. I need to watch a couple episodes to keep me going. But it was really interesting to read these 7 stories and to see it, and it was just so interesting to have all these different artists and writers that were involved in this 500th anniversary edition, working on something that I could tell from the pages they really cared about and they really enjoyed. The team up with Sherlock Holmes was a little bit weird, because nothing in it made any bit of sense, but I still enjoyed it for what it was, and yeah, it was delightful. And then you have this one, which was really weird, just weird. It was one of those weird things, and you can tell, of course, from the difference in it that they changed fonts on the comic book cover, and so you have that change, because it's oh yeah, we're about ready to go into the 90s, and yeah, we're about ready to go in the 90s, and this one came out I was 9. I was 9 when it came out. So, yeah, it was probably, in some newsstand, in some convenience store. But, yeah, I mean, comics in the late 90s, late 80s, early 90s were still, you could still go to, 7-Eleven and get a comic book, which I thought was, I really do miss that era and everything. Now you just have you have to go to the comic book shop to get comic books and all that, and maybe Barnes and Noble if they have the daring to do it. But like I said, I just from the 3 that I got, and I am going to be, of course, buying more comics. I just haven't. I haven't. I wouldn't say I haven't really bought as many comics as I normally do, because that's a lie. I have bought a ton of comics, um, but I kind of went back on my promise to only buy like 5 comics. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta work on myself. I really do. But yeah. So I still have. So the Detective Comics that I bought last month with my last paycheck is still in its bag. I have not pulled it out to do anything, but I still have these to read and everything. So I am going to end it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed my assessment of comics from the 1980s, especially Detective Comics. So I will see you guys around, and yay, the sun's going behind a cloud. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. So I will be seeing you guys around. Bye.